The potential that life allows, that's where you're in the groove. Hey everybody, I'm out today. This is Gary, the high fruit freaking vegan carburetor. I'm here pushing the limits on what is possible to accomplish here on YouTube. And yesterday, I reached that limit. You may have noticed in that video, real-time video there, that I had some cognitive troubles thinking. Tired and stressed. I was trying to fit too much in too, which is what this video is for. And it's a good thing I'm making this video separately and edited, because there's just too much stuff. I want to cover this. And yeah, a lot of good stuff to talk about that I want to teach and inform people. A lot of different things here that tie into each other. There's Vegetable Police. There's also GojiMan DR, and myself. I'm having some kind of problem here, as you might have noticed. We'll start first with Vegetable Police, where we left off yesterday. Just a minute of this. There's two notable clips in his last video that I want you to see. Here's where he talks about kind of wanting to be a fruitarian here, which not only contradicts him saying he can't really eat much fruit, and also it points out what happens when you eat a low-carb diet, which he's been doing. You start getting the cravings for the food you were meant for. Here's that clip.
So far, so good on the hotel. Got a fruit shop everywhere. Oh, I wish. I had a one-track mind with the hotel. Laong Dao. That's where I am. And it's so close to the visa place. All I see is fruit. If I was a fruitarian, I'd be happy, but one-track mind. All I see is fruit.
Okay, next clip. Here's where he does a Freudian-slip, which is very interesting. Oh, and some people may have not been paying attention too much at the 17-minute mark, I think it is. But I was paying attention, even though I've got mental fatigue. Yeah, he was supposed to be saying a meat diet or omni. So when he didn't say that and said vegan, I caught that and said, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. So here's that clip. This is a classic.
There's a man on a boat. He's going to his family across his neighbor. That's interesting. Like, they live here under that bridge. And then over there is where they keep the chickens for food. How's that guy gonna be vegan? He can't grow potatoes under there. He ran to the end. So, some people have to be vegan. I mean, shut up. It wasn't a Freudian slip. Okay, we're done here.
Really interesting. Freudian slip there. He's got veganism on his mind. He's got fruit on his mind. Eating a meat diet, where supposedly everyone is just doing great because they say that's right for the body. They're just not telling you the whole story. Now we're going to move on. We're going to talk about GojiMan here. A couple of weeks ago or so, he made a video that was not really about Vegetable Police. The title is what I want to comment on. Something like how to heal yourself of adrenal fatigue quickly. The part of that title I want to criticize is quickly. Interesting to note, I probably have some adrenal fatigue from most of my life, because just living is really tough for me. I just get too stressed out. And I know for a fact that with adrenal fatigue and most things, you don't heal yourself quickly. This is one of the problems, big problems we have with people wanting to get healthy They change their diet, and they expect to get healthy and feel better real soon. And I've been saying, I said it to Vegetable Police and Dr. Sweets, who's in the same boat, and he is now following Vegetable Police instead of me. I gotta get moving. I might not be able to be parking here. I don't know. I'll resume at the next place, but I wanted to show you the scenery out there. We got more berries out there. And over here, more berries. Okay, see you at the next parking lot. People wanting to get healthy, and they expect to get healthy and feel better real soon. Durian rider, he really minimizes the transitional phase. He says he didn't really have much of one, didn't detox much. Well, he's got a lot to detox, he just never did. Even when he did an all-fruit diet, he was eating so much, it kept his body busy digesting it, never had the chance to detox. When you feel good right away, within days of switching diets, it's mostly because you removed something that was a burden. But for actual healing, that really takes time, weeks or even months. Now with the problem that I have, it's been on and off for many years, stress-related, muscle tension. For instance, for the last 2 weeks, I've had this pinched nerve in my leg, upper leg, that only hurts when I turn my hip. But now that's getting better, but some of the stress is moving to other parts of my body. For instance, my neck is now hurting. Even though I've been doing all these things right and reducing stress, I now all of a sudden have this neck ache. That would lead some people to believe that they haven't been doing the right things. But I know differently. And it took me years to figure all this out. The neck pain actually is a sign that things are getting stirred up. I've got years of stress, and you can't just get rid of it in a day or two. It takes weeks, at least. By the way, Durian Rider mentioned in that video that it was his birthday. It's now been a couple of days. It's August 23. He's 41 years old. Now, a few years back, as he grew his facial hair and let his hair grow longer, he looks older. It looked like he aged a lot. That was help from lighting and camera. And I said that it's mostly those things, not him actually aging. And now, after another few years here, at age 41, he hasn't aged since then. They said he'd look 80 by now, but he doesn't. So I think I was right. And also, you know, I have some insider information that I actually saw him in person, and he doesn't look aged like he does in the videos. I don't know what it is, but that's what I saw. Stress and muscle tension are more pronounced when you don't get enough sleep and have fatigue. And that's where I'm at right now. I've lost so much sleep for different reasons and have not been making it up. The only way to make up sleep, really, is to get to bed early enough. Because only when you do that, like before 11, that's when you have a chance of getting more than 8 hours. But let's say you go to bed at 1, you won't sleep until 10 because the body just doesn't do that. It'll do it for a short time, but then you won't make up those last few hours like that. And also, you'll be getting a better sleep, which is earlier, better quality. Also, I'm trying to remove what's causing the stress, taking on too much work, not just editing videos and stuff. I also have another job, which I'll talk about someday when I can get to it. And also, you know, healing things, therapeutic stuff, relaxation techniques, tense and release muscles, progressive relaxation, my meditation video. We should all be listening to that. And I'm eating differently. I'm switching to mostly fruit. I picked some of those berries. Yeah, when I just eat fruit, it was this free feeling. Everything loosens up. So just keeping my diet simpler. So I looked in the comments section of Vegetable Police video, and I didn't see any of your comments there promoting me and mentioning my name during the boycott. So you people got to get on it, get in earlier, because look at what happens when you don't. Let's take a look at what comments are there, in the top comments that everyone will see. Here's his latest video, second thoughts about the carnivore diet. I can't comment, remember that. Maybe it's time to consider that your problem is not food, not about food. That's what I was saying. See, I thought of that myself. This is the first person I've heard come up with that theory. It's 2036 and you're still trying to figure it out. I said the same thing. Why is it taking this long? Just eat a mix of fruit, vegetables, and meat like most people. Do you want to reply to that? Do it for me, because I can't. Look at this comment here. Murder is only for humans. All animals kill other animals to survive. It's a part of living. There is no concrete evidence that concrete evidence that meat's bad for us. Most nutritionists, see, nutritionists are the ones you don't want to listen to, like Unnatural Vegan. That is a flawed appeal to authority. Most nutritionists are like most people. They're brought up to eat meat and they develop the habit. And so what are they going to advocate? Something different from what they're doing? This saga entertains me. Beer cleanse. You are just the best YouTuber that we have. Do it right instead of giving up. Some things I don't get. I'll probably relate to some of this stuff. Why going from vegan to raw meat directly? Yeah, the one extreme to another. You skipped the getting used to it part. Sure, you can thrive on muscle meat? No. But most of the nutrients are in the organs, heart and liver. What about fats? You have like zero body fat? No, that's not true. You need to eat fat, like lard, butter, and bacon. Well, he's eating beef. Beef is like half fat. People don't realize that. They think it's all protein. Eggs. Eggs are not even food, people. Quit eating raw meat. I'm the only person saying it. Get in there, people. Start commenting. Isn't that interesting? It could be stress. Not everything has to be diet related. He said that in this video. Grounding diet is beneficial to your mental health. I think his mental health has gotten worse. Eat more than just meat, lad. Raw milk, eggs, butter, along with your muscle meats, liver. Why is it you've tried the carnivore diet for about 3 or 4 months at best? That's 1 month, 5 weeks. You're seeing only 2 or 3 symptoms, and you immediately start to doubt it. But it took you 10 years of veganism symptoms till you finally started doubting veganism. That's interesting. I'll say it again. You're in adaptation mode. That's what vegans say, and what happens when they say that? Why do you say the only side effects is herpes when you have mentioned acne, gut pain, food poisoning, fatigue, odor, and depression? Excuses and confession? He's already said it a few times. Beef stabbed him in the gut. Just like plants, really? And then he says he's 99% plant, pain-free, and that's not really true. Wow. Are some people this dumb? Vegans live with the most cognitive dissonance. You want to end animal slaughter, but you ignore that the same animals you save also eat other animals. What animals do cows eat? Even plants kill other plants. Okay, we're done. So I guess it's, my mind is now blank. I'm not sure if that means I've covered everything or that I'm just hitting a wall here. And I gotta get home anyway. Gotta get off the road. So thumbs up, share, subscribe.